So I woke up on the wrong side of the bed today. And no, it's not because grandma got ran over by a reindeer. It's because of this whole ActMan QuantumTV situation that's been unfolding for the last 2 months. So if you guys are not familiar already and this dead horse hasn't been beaten enough, QuantumTV is a character online who made a really shitty Elden Ring review. Okay, given I'm not an Elden Ring player, I haven't played it yet, but I have played other Souls-like games, and what I can say to you, Quantum, if you do watch this video, is that if you are going to cry about a game being too hard, you probably shouldn't have bought the game in the first place. Look at the other games from FromSoft. Do you really think that this game, Elden Ring, was going to be any easier than all the other ones? Like, I really cannot believe that you would even make such a crap review. But anyway, this whole video is not about QuantumTV, okay? This whole thing is not about this. What this is actually about is how the ActMan has just had one of the best videos I have ever watched on YouTube get taken down and removed for nudity and sexual content, sexually explicit content. Like, what? I mean, the ActMan said it himself on Twitter that it could have been, you know, maybe like the poorly photoshopped pictures like this and like this. I don't care if my video gets taken down. I'm a nobody in the realm of YouTube, okay? But the ActMan getting his 56-minute video taken down that I watched twice because it was just so entertaining is mind-boggling. It's absolutely mind-boggling that this caliber of video could be taken down by what we thought was QuantumTV. Now, I'm not making any accusations, and I'm not saying that the ActMan is making any accusations, but on initial response, he thought that it might have been QuantumTV taking down his videos. On second thought, he does not believe that it was QuantumTV, and he thinks that it was manually reviewed content on YouTube's side. Now, this poses a huge problem. We've entered the dark age of YouTube. YouTube has found QuantumTV completely innocent of all charges, even though that there is a literal Mount Kilimanjaro style type fucking Mount Fuji mountain of evidence against him. Now, I'm not saying that QuantumTV is completely the bad guy. A lot of people have been attacking him, so I can understand some of his takedowns on certain people's contents or issuing copyright strikes and stuff. However, the ones that piss me off are the ones that he copyrighted for absolutely no reason, for fair use content, like the ActMan, like Mischief, like Griffin Gaming, like Review Tech USA, like every other content creator that has made a video on QuantumTV, including the other AV YouTubers, that whole community. They're sick of this man. I am disgusted. I am disgusted at YouTube that you guys are not willing to do anything about this matter. I cannot believe that this is even continuing. Let's dwell deeper into the rabbit hole that is the QuantumTV ActMan situation in regards to his most recent video. So if you guys do not already follow the ActMan on Twitter, I would highly recommend that you guys do, because wow, this dude tweets. So his tweets are pretty relevant. He was talking about the dark age of YouTube was just taken down from YouTube. He's fucking rattled. Okay, it's apparently, according to a content, was a violation of community guidelines. I don't know how. Again, maybe the whole poorly photoshopping a cucumber into QuantumTV's mouth might have been considered a violation of community guidelines. That I would understand, but the entirety of the rest of the video had absolutely no problems with it. There was nothing that was a community guidelines violation. All the content that he used in his video was completely fair use. So 6 hours ago, the ActMan said, "After having some time to think, I don't believe QuantumTV is behind the recent removal of my video and demonetization of other videos. Nobody deserves to be condemned under false charges, even Quantum. I stand by every other accusation I have levied against him, and firmly believe he needs to be removed from the platform." I completely agree, ActMan. I could not have said it better myself. Although I risked my channel and my life's work of the last 7 years by saying this, it is not Quantum that is the problem. There is severe corruption happening at YouTube. That is my firm belief, and I will back that 100%, especially after you filed multiple complaints about Quantum, and multiple other content creators have filed complaints against Quantum, and yet YouTube has pleaded ignorance. They're pleading the fifth. They do not want to be involved in this matter, so it looks like it's going to have to go towards a legal route. I could not live with myself if I did not speak on my truth on the matter. This is a gut feeling I have. My brother was doxxed during all of this and harassed by a mysterious phone number claiming to be Quantum, but it was not him. I continue to put my family in jeopardy by fighting for the justice that I believe in, and I cannot do that anymore. Today I will post what may likely be my last video on YouTube before I am removed. Whether I am banned or not, I must take a break from YouTube. And you know what, not for nothing, but if you are facing real world threats, real world violence against yourself or your friends or your family, then maybe it is time to take a step away from YouTube, just temporarily. I would personally hate to see the ActMan get removed from YouTube. I think his content is absolutely flawless and probably some of the most attention-grabbing and attention-keeping content I have ever watched on YouTube. I mean, I found him based off of the Elden Ring hot takes video, okay? I found him based off of that, and let me tell you, in 2 days, I watched his entire library of videos to watch on his channel. His content is great, and I would really hate to see him leave. I do not want to see the ActMan banned. I think that would be a really, really dark day for YouTube, especially if the ActMan gets banned and QuantumTV gets to stay on the platform despite all the hateful content that he has put out on his platform and using his platform as a way to express hate speech. I have had time to reevaluate my priorities in life. I've spent the last 7 years working on the ActMan, and I think it's time I worked on Kelly and Kelly's family. I hope there's a channel to come back to, but if there's not, then at the very least, I will have had the chance to say goodbye. Please carry the torch of revolution in my absence. Continue fighting for a better YouTube. Copyright abuse must not be tolerated. Hate speech must not be tolerated. Threatening children must not be tolerated, and all other community guidelines Quantum has broken. None of it should be tolerated. Justice must be served. A dragon never yields. I love this dude, okay? The ActMan, if you ever come across this video, I just want to let you know that you are perhapsably the best YouTuber on the platform, not just because of your content, because of your morals, the guidelines that you have set for your community and yourself as a content creator. You embody what it is to be a YouTuber, and I truly aspire to be something like you in my future content endeavors. Now, if you guys are confused about the copyright abuse, I'll just quickly explain. QuantumTV just kept false copyright flagging a bunch of people's videos. If you're talking about the hate speech, he was talking about the Pulse nightclub shooting and multiple other things against the LGBTQ plus community. He was threatening children. He was, I don't even know if I really want to get fully into this, but he was basically, you know, threatening mischief, which is a minor. He's a minor content creator. Not that his channel is minor in any means. Holy shit, he blew up. He's over 100K now on YouTube, which congrats to you, my guy. That's huge. Big ups, bro. Big ups. But he was threatening him with lawsuits and telling him he was going to bring it to litigation and all this other shit. Just a lot of fancy terms to basically threaten or harass somebody. I'm putting that in keywords, Quantum, don't get pissed off. Okay, basically he was doing that to threaten or harass or prevent Mischief from actually being able to post the content that he wants. He wanted Mischief to take down his content because Quantum was in fear of his little frail tiny ego. And I don't even need to go even that much further into it, but since the ActMan's video did get taken down, basically Quantum has been proved of channel or ban evasion. Sorry, he's been proved of ban evasion by changing his channel URL to a previous channel that he owned that he privated a long time ago. This was proved on the ActMan's video by using the Wayback Machine, and I'm sure that if somebody were to do it right now, they would be able to do it. They would be able to prove it instantly. Now, when he says justice must be served, justice seriously needs to, like, the swift, sweet gavel of justice needs to come down hard on QuantumTV, because this cannot happen anymore on this platform. If YouTube wants any chance of survivability against other platforms like TikTok and any other content that is coming out in the video formats, YouTube needs to do something about Quantum, because they cannot have somebody of this caliber. He has like over 60,000 subscribers. You cannot have QuantumTV sharing hate speech on his platform or using his platform as a way to promote hate speech through means of his Discord or external links and his Facebook, his Twitter, the whole nine. Now, Quantum, you can claim that you were hacked, but let's be real. There's no fucking way you were hacked on every single platform. I've been hacked before, and guess what? Unless you're an idiot that uses the same password over and over and over again for all accounts, then, yeah, I could see you getting hacked, but I mean, you claim to be the #1 channel and #1 brand in honesty, okay? And let's be honest here, okay? You were not hacked on all those platforms. You did tweet those things, and you did all the things that you were being accused of. You want to play ignorance. You want to turn this around and flip it onto the ActMan. You want to call his mother, okay? And then when the ActMan feels threatened and says, like, if you come to my house, like, I'm gonna shoot you, given it was a veiled threat. I'm gonna be real, like, that was definitely a veiled threat, and ActMan should not have acted like that. But let me put you, Quantum, into the ActMan's shoes, okay? ActMan calls your mother and threatens her. Okay, threatens her with court and litigation and saying we don't want to ruin anyone else's livelihoods. We want him to understand. We want him to understand the consequence of real world threats and harm. Okay, first off, all of that right there is threatening. Then you to go and dox his mom, dox the ActMan, encourage your community to go and dox the ActMan by looking up his name in the database. Sure, we get it, it's public information, so technically it's not really doxing, but encouraging that behavior should not be allowed on YouTube, period, okay? I'm a small YouTuber and I even understand that, okay? So somewhere along your Christian morality, that must have flew right the fuck over like a jet airplane, okay? That must have never crossed your brain. And I'm sorry if it did, because that's insane. You're a YouTuber with 60,000 subscribers, okay? 60,000 subscribers. I have 120 subscribers, and I understand where you're fucking up. I understand where the line should be drawn. You do not. You have a platform. You are a public figure, and you need to be held accountable, no matter what. I don't care if the ActMan gets removed. I don't care if my video gets removed. No matter what, okay, justice will come down on you swift, and it'll come down hard. And you need to be prepared to lose your channel and all of your other platforms, because people like you do not deserve to have the publicity, the attention, and the public figure that you are, that you currently claim to be. You cannot be a #1 channel brand in honesty if you are not honest with your community. You are not being an upstanding good person, okay? You want to talk about I forget the specific YouTuber's name, but you said that for him using Lucifer on his screen during his TV review, okay, made him a Satanist. How about doing all the shitty things that you have done, okay? Do you not think that perhaps you might be going to hell? I just wanna question your religion here. Do you not think that you might be going to hell for doing all the crazy, stupid, shitty, and irresponsible things that you've been doing? A grown married man? A grown man attacking a 17-year-old kid? Mischief? You're gonna attack young people? Okay, I'm 22, about to be turning 23 this year, and I understand what it takes to actually be a responsible content creator, and clearly you don't. Clearly you need to be deplatformed, and clearly you need to get removed off of YouTube. Now, I didn't get fully into everything that QuantumTV did, because if I did, I'd be making an entire like 2-hour fucking ActMan style Dark Age of YouTube movie, okay? I am not doing that. However, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say that we as a community, we as YouTube watchers, YouTube content creators, and all other people that may have come across this video, okay? We need to protest for justice to come down on QuantumTV. This is absolutely aberrant. If the ActMan gets his channel removed for the content that he is posting, proving that QuantumTV is a absolute dog shit person and dog shit content creator, then YouTube, you've failed us. You have failed your community, and you have failed every single sponsor, advertiser, whatever, anybody that gives you guys money. You guys have failed, because your advertisers do not want hate speech on their advertised videos. They do not want
people like QuantumTV making content and having their ads run on it, when it's encouraging violence against the LGBTQ plus community, when it's harassing minors, when it's real life veiled threats, when it's doxing, when it's do I need to continue? Really? So I guess what I'm asking, guys, let's rise up. Let's rise up. I'm not saying harass any of the people any of the aforementioned people. Do not attack any of the aforementioned people. But what we need to do as a community is we need to stand up for what is right. And so far, YouTube has done nothing but let us down. So let me know what you guys think in the comments section down below. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Hopefully we get some justice for ActMan. And ActMan, I love you. Keep doing what you're doing, baby. You're special. You're beautiful, bro. You're beautiful. I look forward to your content every day.